I am Jessica Morgan, the Marketing and Advertising Director, here with Eric Serman, our ASHI Certified Home Inspector and Assistant General Manager. Eric will be assisting us today to point out the physical structure and systems within the home. Now, before we get into that, we at Homeguard would like to point out some of the benefits of being present at the home inspection. By observing and asking questions, you will learn about the condition of the home, how its systems work, and how to maintain it. You will also find the written report much easier to understand if you've seen the property firsthand through the inspector's eyes. Homeguard also provides an iPad review with informative photos at the end of every inspection. Eric, can you tell me what the report is going to include and what we'll be looking at today?
Yes. The report will include an evaluation of the heating, plumbing, electrical, roof, attic, and visual structure. When I say evaluation, I mean it is an objective visual examination of the physical structure and systems. Homeguard's home inspectors adhere by ASHI's Standards of Practice and Code of Ethics, which says the inspector shall inspect readily accessible, visually observable, installed systems and components. No destructive testing or dismantling of building components is performed. The strength, adequacy, effectiveness, or efficiency of any system or component is not determined. If problems are found, the inspector will refer you to the appropriate specialist or trade for further evaluation.
Thank you very much, Eric. It is extremely important to understand what will and will not be included in the report. Sometimes our customers have an expectation for a home inspector to be a specialist in all these trades, and that simply just isn't the case. Eric, are you ready to get going?
Absolutely.
Awesome.
When we start an inspection, we typically start at the exterior and walk around the perimeter of the home. We're looking at things like loose light fixtures, damaged siding, any electrical we can get to, the underneath side of the roof to look for damage or leakage, where your downspouts are located. Plumbing, we always look for leaks. And here's the air conditioning compressor. We're going to take a look at that. Gas meter's located right here. This is the electrical for your air conditioning compressor. We're going to go ahead and open the electrical panel to make sure everything's wired properly. In here we want to make sure there's only one wire per circuit breaker, and we have the right gauge of wiring per breaker. So the way we look for damage on wood is similar to what a termite inspector would do, which is basically you take a blunt instrument, poke it into the wood. If the wood is damaged, the screwdriver is going to go in. This just looks like some mechanical damage here to me. Part of the inspection includes telling you where the main shutoffs are, like the electrical, gas, and water shutoff, which is located right here on the side of the house. Part of the inspection includes the kitchen. We're going to check the water, all the appliances, and the cabinets to make sure everything's functioning properly. All of our inspectors carry tools to test items inside the house. This is an electrical tester, which, when plugged into the outlet, tells you that the outlet is wired correctly. We'll check the oven and the stove. We'll make sure all the burners work and that the stove is working properly. Part of the inspection includes looking at the laundry area. We tell you what type of hookups there are, but we don't inspect the washer or dryer as they are not considered an permanently installed part of the home. Of course, we're going to check your bathrooms. I have a routine that I use. I typically turn the water on in the vanity sink. I make sure there's no leak underneath. And then we'll go ahead and flush the toilet. We make sure the toilet's not loose at the base, because it could be leaking there. Then we'll run the tub and turn on the shower. The report will include an evaluation of the heating system and air conditioning if it's equipped. I will note that if it's below 65 degrees, we do not run the air conditioner as it could be damaged. We'll turn the heat on, and we all carry infrared thermometers to check the input and the output to make sure it's working efficiently. Part of the report includes looking for safety items such as whether the home is equipped with enough smoke detectors and carbon monoxide detectors. In a bedroom, it's very important that that you have another means of egress. If there's a fire and you can't go out the door, there has to be an operational window that's the correct size for you to get out of. Part of the inspection will include an evaluation of the attic if the home is equipped. That's why it's so important before we come out to make sure that the areas are clear so that we can have access into the attic or crawl space. In this home, the furnace is actually located down here in the crawl space. We'll come down and do a visual evaluation of the furnace and make sure it's in operational condition. Depending on the type of roof and the height, we'll either get on the roof or we'll inspect it with a drone.
Well, thank you, Eric. This was fun. Thank you for joining us today. Don't forget you can visit us online at www.homeguard.com to find out more educational information, including sample reports and how-to videos. We'll see you next time.